And it's a huge relief, right? Of course, to having the cars back.
Old Montreal resident Romain Prudhomme is driving his car for the first time in almost 2 months. It's been trapped in this garage along with his neighbors since October 4th when a fire ravaged the building next door and left rubble here in the pathway of the driveway. 2 people, a mother and daughter from France, were also killed.
Absolutely no news from the city. When you reach out to them, they say, oh, talk to the firemen. The firemen, you talk to the city. You write back to the city, sort of like, yeah, we'll ask this department, we'll ask that department. And at the end of the day, you don't hear anything from anyone. So you really feel abandoned in a way.
2 men aged 18 and 20 were charged with second-degree murder and arson following the fire, which left the building itself vulnerable. It meant that residents couldn't safely drive past the building to access the street.
The city had closed the area. And essentially said no one can pass because the wall might fall.
Prudhomme says in the days after October 4th, he was accompanied by the fire department, but then he says it was radio silence, especially when his neighbors tried reaching out to their city councillor.
Over 50 calls with no answer ever, despite multiple voicemails and asking to call back, etc. Until we finally write formal letters, and then you get a call back to say, yeah, sorry, we can't do anything.
He says the city passed the buck to the building's owner, Émile Benamor, also the owner of the Old Montreal building that burned in March 2023 and left 7 people dead. And it wasn't until Prudhomme spoke out about the situation in a report by the Journal de Montréal did things change, he says. And the construction company taking care of the site came to remove the rubble Thursday and deemed it safe to pass.
It's just incredible that it has to go through the press for things to actually get done.
But now that his car is out, Prudhomme is still not out of the woods. His condo unit, along with 2 others, have to be completely redone as they were the closest ones to the burning building, and the fire department had to open up the walls due to smoke. He says it will soon be getting smoke treatments.
There's finally something that's moving. I feel like you're getting closer to the end of the tunnel. I don't think we see the lights just yet, but at least it's getting closer to that.
Prudhomme doesn't yet have a timeline on when he'll be able to return home, but he says he's glad he can at least drive his car again.
We're going to be able to do some of the activities we were not able to do. Again, exit Montreal a bit, all of this. So yeah, it's going to be another step back towards normal life.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.